Massive opportunity for Jai to showcase his skills on home soil early January. What does the preparation look like on your end for this fight?
Mate, the preparation will be the same for us. Preparation will be the same for us. We'll just always try and be a little bit better than what we were last time. Improve on things that we think that we can improve on. We're always trying to improve, but it's a fantastic opportunity for Jai to get back on home soil. And I know that people up here on the Gold Coast and will appreciate it. And he's climbed to quite big heights now, and we probably won't get a chance to see him for another few fights again. So it's just a fantastic opportunity, for him to fight at home and have all his family and friends, and then the rest of Australia will get behind him as well. And I think it'll be a huge night.
What's the transformation you've seen from Jai since you've been working with him? What have you been sort of working on with Jai?
Oh, from the start, it's been a massive transformation. So, he come from a domestic level to fighting one of the best fighters that's ever put the cruiserweight belt around his waist. The transformation for him just had to come in, injecting some sports science and changing his food and just his way of life. Now he lives like an athlete now. He's not just lives sort of camp to camp. He embraces the athlete life now, and he's gone from strength to strength every time he's fought. And I think we've been together 7 or 8 fights now, and he's an incredible athlete.
Where would you rank him as an athlete, a pure athlete? You've worked with a lot of athletes. Where does Jai sort of rank?
Jai's mindset separates him from anyone else. He's just got this. This mindset that's just unbreakable. We've been through that many injuries together, and things that people just wouldn't even dream of trying to push through. But his mental, his mindset and his mental toughness is second to none. He never ever says no. I think what sums Jai up well is, he walks in and I say, "How are you, mate?" And he says, "Whatever." What's it matter? It doesn't matter how I'm feeling. It's got to be done. The work's got to be done. So it doesn't matter how tired he is or how sore he is, or he just gets it done. And I think that just shows the way he's been performing in the ring.
This fight's scheduled for the first week of January. What does the next sort of period look like for you? When does camp start? Have you started already?
Yeah, we started just this week. So we will, we'll get into get his fitness up back a little bit. He won't be too far out of shape now. He only had like 4 weeks off, and he trained throughout bits and pieces through there. So I'd like to give him some time off to give his mind a rest. I don't think people would really understand what it's like to fight on those big world stages. He fights for his family, so that's added pressure that he puts on himself. He doesn't fight for the notoriety of it and Facebook likes. He puts a lot of pressure on himself, and I think people forget how difficult that must be. As well as now fighting in front of millions of people. So he, I'd like to let him get away and have some fun and clear his mind and get back to business now.
Obviously, focus on the cruiserweights for now, but a lot of talk about Jai eventually going up to heavyweight. From your perspective, if that was to happen, how do you get him to that point, and does he have the body to do that?
Yeah, I say this a bit. On social media, you hear a lot of people say he's a small heavyweight. Jai walks around at about 103, 104 kilos. That's his natural weight. People around the world, in the boxing, fraternity only really see us on fight week when we've cut down to the 90.7 kilos, and then they see him on fight night, at about 93 or 94 kilos. So people around the world that don't see Jai day to day only see him when we've cut the weight, when we're walking around at fight weight. It's not his natural weight. We get down there easy, but it's not his natural walk around weight. So he's not a small heavyweight at all. We'll have a few months off and just concentrate on putting on some more size, and his food will be different, and he'll cause massive problems in the heavyweight. He's not a small heavyweight, believe me. He's not a small heavyweight at all. It's just that people don't see him day to day. He'll be walking around now probably 102, 103 kilos, and he'll still move like he does now. He doesn't lose anything. He's just a brilliant athlete. He'll still move exactly the way he is now at 102, 104, 105 kilos.
Would that sort of transition take some time, though? What does that look like?
No, it won't take any time because he walks around like that. So, we'd have 4 or 6 months off and just, make sure that he puts the right weight on. So he wouldn't be training like a bodybuilder, even though we're trying to put on size. He'd still be training, like in the in the human movement for his sport of boxing, but we'll just gradually put a little bit more weight on, a little bit more muscle mass, and it's not a big deal. It's not a big process. If you know what you're doing, it's not a big process. So.
Nice one. Appreciate it, man.
No worries. Thanks very much.